Welcome back to Diaspora Forum. Today's topic, we really hope it will make sense to you consequent to the beginning of the year. And as you can see, basically we are now just trying to say, hey, guess what? Is it worth it? Yes, is it worth it? The actions you're about to take at the beginning of the year, is it really worth it? Yes, and that's our topic for the day. But first, like we always do, we start with the proverb of the day. Take a look at that. It says, when the roots of a tree begin to decay, it spreads death to its branches. Yes, it spreads death to its branches. That's what our ancestors had to say about things like this. So, like I said, there are consequences to everything we do in life. And before we do them, especially at the beginning of the year like this, we ask ourselves, is it worth it? It reminds me of a proverb, another African proverb, but that was in Ghana. I visited Ghana, I believe in 1998. I learned that proverb. It says, when the head of a fish is rotten, the body follows suit. It's almost the same thing with this one. When the roots of a tree begins to decay, what happens? It spreads death to its branches. So before you take any action, we'll have to ask ourselves, the consequences, is it worth it? All right, like we always say, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do us a favor. Click the button, subscribe, and share. Let others know. Click the bell button so that each time we produce a video, you will get it. You'll be part of the struggle to make things right with us at the Diaspora Forum. But first, did you know? Take a look at that. Did you know that before Dr. Ben Carson, there was a Dr. Daniel Hale Williams? Yes. He was born in 1856 and lived until 1931. We are proud of the achievements of Dr. Ben Carson. Yes, look at him, as a neurosurgeon. But another person of color, yes, look at him. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams was the first cardiologist to successfully perform a tricky open heart surgery. This is the delicate repair of the pericardium. Yes, the thin sac that encases the heart. After an unrewarding stint as a barber, yes, a barber, and a shoemaker's apprentice, Dr. Williams pursued medicine at Chicago Medical College. In pursuit of opportunities for other people of color, he opened the Providence Hospital and training school for nurses in 1891. Yes, I said again, 1891. This was the first interracial hospital and nursing school in the United States of America. His pioneering surgery occurred in summer in 1893 when a man named James Cornish, who had been stabbed in the chest, was brought to Providence Hospital. He cut open the cartilage between Cornish's ribs and opened a trapdoor to the heart. From there, he sutured a punctured artery and sewed the pericardium. Dr. Williams had no option for blood transfusion. Yes, no blood transfusion then. So he rinsed the wound with salt solution and held the wound together with forceps. Can you imagine that? Cornish walked out of the hospital 51 days later, and he would live another 20 years, according to the Prophet Foundation. In 1902, he performed another pioneering surgery on a damaged spleen at Freedman's Hospital in Washington, D.C. as head surgeon. He died in 1931. Yes, again, did you know? That's our own Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. Okay, like we always say, click the button, subscribe, and share. Be part of the struggle at Diaspora Forum. Like we said, take a look at the topic again. Is it worth it? Yes, is it worth it? I mean, when we say it is worth it, we want to take a look at, let us say, look at you. You want to cheat on your partner. You want to cheat on your partner with someone? Yes, you meet this lady or you meet this man at the office every day. You meet this lady or you meet this man at the coffee shop. When they're all dressed, when they all look perfect, and then you want to trade your long-term partner, your long-term relationship with this new person. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Are you being your best at that time? You are trying to trade a temporary thing for a permanent person who's been with you through thick and thin. Yes. Is it worth it? Is that how you want to start the year? Or take a look at this. Yes. Do you feel tired? Or you just tell yourself, your inner self, not today, and you want to press the snooze button? You want to watch more TV than read? Is it worth it? Or do you think you have to push yourself? You have to do more push-ups. You have to do more pull-ups. You have to do more because you are trying to make sacrifices. Sacrifices to help you become a better person, to win, to become a winner. Are you an agent of temporary pleasure? Or for long-term gain, for just a little pain? Yes, a little pain at this moment. Yes. Do you want to hit the snooze button? Or do you want to jump up? Do you want to jump up? Do you want to hold yourself responsible because you know what you're trying to do? Yes. Or is your ego just ego? Because that's what it's all about when we divorce. Is that what you're looking for? Is it about your ego? You were right, he's wrong. And he's saying he's right, you wrong. And both of you just knock heads together. Of course, two rams cannot drink in the same bowl. So you choose to divorce. Have you thought about everything round? Have you thought about the children? Have you thought about the family? Have you thought about the consequences of what your ego will do to you in your marriage? Is it worth it? Yes. Is it worth it? We have to look at the process, not the outcome. Yes, the process. Yes, you might win, but you win battles. In the military, that's all I know. That's why I bring this. In the military, we say, guess what? We want to win the war, not the battle. Yes, we want to win the war, not the battle, not the little skirmishes. Yes, they give you child support. You have the house, you have the car. You think you won, but what about the kids? What about their future? The generational curse of divorce, especially when it's not about life or death. It's just about your ego. I'm not saying you should stay in a marriage where your life is in danger. But when it's just about your ego, and you know it, you and I know it. You and I know it. It's all about our egos. Actually, again, like I always say, is it worth it? Is it worth it? When we do certain things, we have to look at the long-term effects of what we do. That is why those we call genius, those we call winners, they're not different from ordinary people. They just do just a little more than the rest of us, the average people. Yes, in the Olympics, ask those who come second or third in photo finish. It's just about someone who held his breath, just a breath for just 1/2 of a second more, and then you're a winner. Yes, take a look at that. Yeah, look at that. Those photo finish. I want you to be part of it. We can win. Let our egos go behind. Let us do more. Let us do something. It is well for us. We gotta win. We gotta win. The difference, like I said, between a genius, a winner, and an average person is just that little one more push. You could do it. You could do it. I have a great confidence in you. All right, I'll stop here. Once again, thank you very much. We have come a long way. Yes, we are together because you give me advice. I listen to your advice. I read your comments. Please, please keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Together we will get there. We'll get there. Now take a look at this. I'll shout out for the day. Yes, I'll shout out for the day. We're going to Nairobi, Kenya. Look at her. Dr. Wangari Maathai. Yes, Dr. Wangari Maathai was the first woman of color to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004 for her environmental work in Kenya. She was also the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a doctorate degree. Yes, our own Dr. Maathai served as the chairperson for 6 years on the National Council of Women in Kenya, and she introduced the idea of accomplishing the largest tree planting campaign in Africa, the Green Belt Movement. Yes, the Green Belt Movement. The organization has planted over 51 million trees. Yes, you heard me right. 51 million trees in Kenya since its founding in 1977. Good job, ma'am. Good job. We're proud of you. Yes, that's her. That's a shout out for the day. We are very proud of her. We are very proud of her. Once again, like I always say, I'm a motivational speaker. I will be very, very glad to visit you, to come to talk to your audience one-on-one. There's so much more we could do together as a people. Because guess what? History has neglected our past for so long. We've got to bring it to limelight. We've got to highlight it. Our children have to carry their head up. Their heads up. Yes, that's what they have to. With pride, they have to know where they're from. When they say you're colored, you say with pride and dignity. I have so much confidence in you. Yes, I look forward to speaking at a venue close to you. Remain blessed. Happy New Year. Emeka is my name.